We are cooking a little late night snack dinner.
You want the one with the light one?
Nope. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna get you in a phone stand so you can see what I'm up to. We're cooking. Cooking. Hello, hello. We just came up from downstairs. I'm taking this sourdough bread, grilling one side, and I'm gonna put Swiss cheese on it and have sandwiches. But these little guys here, I'm gonna grill them up to be little croutons. Thanks, honey. Hello, Mama. Hello, Fostered. We just had a lovely, lovely evening downstairs with our son and Erica. Set you here so you can see. Babe, I'm gonna need plates. Plate for each of us. So this sourdough, I'm grilling it. No thank you. Just grilling it in a cast iron skillet.
Maybe better with the bigger one.
Honey, the bigger pan wasn't clean. If you clean the bigger pan out, I'll do that stuff in there. Give that a clean out.
That's actually just bread and oil.
So this is what I do with my, so on the, it's not done yet. I crisp it up on the inside and then I crisp it up on the outside. And we are just having a lovely enchanted evening. A lovely enchanted evening. I have this on high heat, cast iron skillet. And I'm gonna put in, where's my rosemary? I know what I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna put in some herbs de Provence. These are some, this is some French, little French herbs. Yeah, you toast both sides. That's the secret. Oh, that's it. Toast both sides. And then we're gonna have, we have some really nice cheese that we're gonna take to watch TV with. Oh, and I am using real butter. And this is my other thing that I do here. Let me get this on so you can see both of them. Both.
You put butter in that one or
Yeah.
spray oil?
Butter. So I take the butter, I don't put the butter on the bread, I do this. I put the butter on the pan. Honey, you can throw all that bread in here. I put the butter on the pan. I'm making toasties. Wait, let me get this piece in here because it won't fit in mine. I'm making toasties. Oh, that was warm. There we go. A little more butter in there. That's how I do that. Megan, thanks for following. Sourdough. I'm gonna take, do you care if I put some of these herbs on this bread too?
On this side.
Do you need more butter?
Yeah, on this side.
I'm just going in with that knob. We're putting that whole knob in there. Because these are gonna be little crunchy bits. We're gonna have with cheese. Maybe you slice up some apple honey. I got a stick here. You go slice up some apple
Get
for
some on
us.
both sides. Give me a second.
Okay. Okay, so as this starts to grill, now I'm gonna put, this is Swiss cheese. It is bedtime. So we took a nap. Morton and I took a nap, didn't we, honey?
Yeah.
Honey, I'm doing a live.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this butter evenly through the pan.
And my pan is really, really hot. the skillet really, really hot. This lid, do you want one slice of cheese or two?
How big is it? One.
You want one?
Yeah.
On top of there. And this one, I'm gonna turn that over. Crispy, crispy there. And you can stick that cheese away. And we'll need sliced apples too. And then this one, I'm gonna put on this side. And I've turned my heat down. What, honey?
Sliced or triangle?
Slice or triangles?
Well, with this chopper, they
Oh,
come
the
out
apple.
triangles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whoa.
However they come out with that chopper.
You want them done with the chopper or you want them done with slices with a knife?
Just the chopper is fine. Hello, I'm not burning the bread. The bread is getting perfect. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It looks like I'm gonna burn it, but I'm not.
Cool or I meant rather than sharp.
I love gas cooking, cast iron skillet. This is how you do it in a 154-year-old church. Alexa, turn on Tiki Room. Okay. With the Tiki Room. Honey, stop with your fingers. Babe, I want an apple for us each. We should have an apple each. And then some of that good cheese. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this off and let this in here. Because this is done. Oh my goodness. Perfect, 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 perfect. I wish I could share that. Martin and I took a nap earlier. And I want to have, we were gonna make, we'll do this tomorrow. We're gonna make crackers on a TikTok live. And we'll do that in the kitchen here tomorrow. We were just downstairs visiting and talking with Jimmy and Erica.
I'm going to quickly check before I leave.
So I wanted these to be our little crispy things. Now, this is the cool part with gas. I can just turn this off now. I can just turn this off. You made the magazine craft. Yay. Tomorrow we'll do it good. Well, tomorrow we'll work on that together. So these little crunchy parts and this, they're going to stay warm here. Now, Morton brought us chopped apple. And I like us to each have an apple. Martin likes to split the apple. But I like to do an apple each. Apple each. And then get that out of there. On our plates, and we're gonna take these plates to the TV bed. We have not had dinner. We just had that one meal today, those noodles, that pasta stuff. So we haven't had dinner. On these plates. I'm also gonna put oranges each. Bought some sourdough, toasted it. This is our din din. I like to peel these up here rather than peeling with the TV bed. I don't know if you can still hear the sizzle, but I turned the heat off on our cast iron and it's still, they retain the heat. So we're gonna have fruit, cheese sandwiches. Fruit and toasty cheese. That guy is rotted. I thought so. He felt squidgy. Do 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 do. Guess what I just did downstairs? Downstairs, I just dumped all the photos off this phone. This phone should be working perfect now. Hello, happy Sunday. I'm making our dinner plates. We're gonna go watch some TV. And I leave for France on Wednesday, and I have been trying to get my body set to French time. And this morning, I got up so early. Happy Sunday, sweet tea. I got up so early this morning. And hi, Laura. Hi, Natalie. And when I was doing the stained glass Sunday, I started to get shaky. And we went for a nap this afternoon. So I told Morton tonight, I'm just gonna stay up as late as my body feels like it. The little guy's rotted.
Mm.
And this can go back in the, what? Hello, Tammy. Hello, Barbara. It's in that one. I'm doing the cooking. I've done the cooking. But we're gonna put some other stuff on here. I like to have a bite in my mouth. How weird, you got super shaky around noon today. See, I got up at 3:30 this morning and I did not eat or drink anything really. Then 11 o'clock I started to do the stained glass and I did not feel good. Honey, I'm gonna just put half and half on both of our plates.
Right.
And I think Martin always puts a butter knife out for me, and I never use a butter knife. Tonight on TV, what are we watching, honey? Oh, Loch Ness. What's Loch Ness? What's the other one called?
There was some Madame Blanc maybe.
Oh yeah. Set in France. A murder mystery set in France. This is that blueberry goat cheese. I'll set that by our apples. Here, honey, you can have this for the garbage too. So
Yeah, they called it Madame Blanc because her name's actually Mrs. White, but she's in the south of France.
I don't have diabetes. I look like I should, but I don't.
What?
Low blood sugar, diabetes. My blood sugar is always dandy. Okay, now I'm gonna turn you over here so you can see. These have sat and they're perfect grilled cheese for each. Sugar's low, you get the shakes even without diabetes. Yep. This is true. And these little crunchies, I'm putting them up on the plate. I'm putting the little crunchies on the plate because we have apple on here, we have goat cheese on here. So that's our plates that we're gonna take up. I will take water. What are you bringing, honey, for drink?
Tea, I think.
He's bringing tea. Babe, I set the pickles out of the fridge.
Yeah.
I changed my mind. Would you pop them back in? I was gonna put pickles on too, but it's too much.
You don't want any?
Nah. There's a lot of yummy stuff on here. So all of these little crunchies from the bread we can put on, maybe actually, I'm not gonna take a knife up. We don't need that. Babe, can you carry this plate?
What?
Can you carry your plate?
Yeah.
I'll carry my plate. I got water right here.
You sitting at the table or what are you doing?
I want to go up to the TV, I think.
Right, well I'll get my tea and I'll bring your water up.
Okay, don't forget your plate.
Yeah.
Well, I'll carry my own water. Alexa, turn on grandchildren. Let's go walking. Okay. We just had a lovely, lovely, lovely visit with Jimmy and Erica. So fun. I'm gonna take water, take our plate, and this is gonna be super yummy. I know it already. Super yummy. So this is about how dark the church is at night when we're just hanging out. That's about it. Martin will turn the kitchen light off behind us and we will eat dinner. I almost said breakfast. We'll eat dinner in bed. And look at those trees. Look at those trees. I love them. I'm gonna set my glass. Sorry. I have to set my glass on the plate because we got steps to come up here to the stage. And I believe in holding on just because I don't want to trip. Martin and I laid there and had a great nap this afternoon. I just had to. I've been waking up early to get my body clock set for French time. And then I was like, I gotta just stop doing that. There. We'll wait on Martin. Martin, actually, it's super funny. I came up here and laid down. Martin was doing something. I forget what. But I didn't tell him that I was coming up to bed or to lay down and have a nap. And I was sleeping and I just heard Martin. Martin walked up and Martin's standing there. And I can remember I was asleep and I'm thinking, oh, Martin's going to tell me to ask. Martin always talks to me when I'm sleeping. So instead I popped my head up and I'm like, take off your shoes and lay down. So that's what we did. We had about a 2-hour nap. So hopefully I'll go to bed. Thanks, Athena, for the rose. You need to bring dessert too, because you're not getting back up. Yep. Yeah, I always get, Janine, I have traveled back and forth Europe to the States at least 100 times, I would guess, at least. And I always get my jet lag going over. I have no idea why. I get it going from the States to UK or Europe. I don't get it coming home. You started the book today, yay. I'm gonna taste a little bit of this bread while we're waiting on Morton. I grilled this with butter. We usually use olive oil. And I put those French herbs in here. Oh my gosh. Chef's kiss to myself. We have a TV. Has anybody ever stood in line for a Black Friday sale? I did. At Walmart, like 5 years ago. Morton and I had a little TV. They had this big one. It's a 65-inch TV. And it was $399. I went in. They actually had it pretty organized. You stood in the aisle you wanted. They didn't tell people this. There were only like 10 tickets to buy that TV for $399. And they were selling for like $5.99 then. And so you stood in line. I just sat on the floor and just waited for like, I don't know, 4 hours, I think. You had to wait. Morton came over and Morton's like, why are you doing this? just if you want the TV, and I'm like, I can sit on the floor for a couple hours to save $200. So I did. He'll get that TV on for us. I'll show you what we're going to watch tonight. I wish you were here. If you were here, we would be watching. Alexa, turn on bedroom.
Okay.
That wall, everybody asks what I'm going to do with that white wall. That's our movie screen. So if you were here, we'd be watching the movie screen on the projector TV. I invited Jimmy and Erica to come up tomorrow night to watch a movie together, and they're not into it. You're starting to get your fairy pieces together. Ooh, that's lovely. Yep, Natalie waited. She will never do it again. I feel the same way. But it was civilized. That was the first and only time I ever did it. Was for that television. I'll switch it on. He's making a cup of tea, I think. The nap, though, after taking that nap, oh, I feel so good. So good. Went down and had a lovely visit. I don't feel naughty about taking the nap. I gotta put this in a little frame. This is a little picture. Oops. That wouldn't work. This is a little picture that was in my mom's stuff that I just found. This is super funny. Feeling better, yes. And cards, Morton is taking care of everybody who's sending stuff in. Morton is taking care of it. That's me. I was 4 years old, and I had on my special shoes. I wore leg braces that went up to my hips. And my mom said, honey, I brought water.
All right.
Thank you, though. My mom said that she could never keep me to wear my clothes. And I was so worn out, I just fell asleep in the chair. Look at that little ratty old chair. We lived on this farm. My dad had spinal meningitis, and we lived in this farmhouse. He almost passed. I'm just looking for some other stuff. I don't really remember the place. I was just 4. No, I was 5. There's a bottle for my little brother. That was a 5-year-old me. 6, there were 6 of us kids. Only 5 of us still. My oldest brother passed in 75. But I want to put this in a frame. My mom had it in her stuff. And it wasn't in a photo album, which was weird. Honey, what are we going to watch?
You got the buttons?
Mm-hmm. What channel is it on?
It was that.
Acorn?
Acorn. No. What was it?
I'm sure it was
Was it
Acorn.
Britbox or Acorn, one and two?
Alexa, turn off kitchen light.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off bedroom.
Did I turn off the
Everything's
wall light?
voice command. The wall light is off. Happy Sunday. Yeah, that chair. We were poor, and I never knew it. Never knew it. Priscilla. Nos is what I call my son. It's son spelled backwards. There, that's what we're watching, honey. Loch Ness.
Mm-hmm.
This show, Loch Ness. Listen.
I know what the new GCI said. She asked if I was a cop or a mother.
They got the big
I
old
couldn't
Scottish
answer.
accents. That's what
Right,
we're going to
neither.
watch.
Isotopes
I'm going
will
to
tell
resume. And this, I don't want to break any copyright stuff. So I'm going to say nighty-night. Pause. I'm going to say nighty-night. You going to say nighty-night, mister?
Night night, everybody.
And tomorrow, I felt bad when I woke up because I'm like, I said I would go live. Tomorrow, Morton and I, we're gonna bake. I'm gonna use my pasta maker to do it. We're gonna make, what are they called, honey? What kind of crackers?
Water biscuits or
Tomorrow, we're gonna make water crackers. First time ever. And we'll go live to do it the whole time. Have a good night.
Night,
Love
night.
you too, Susie. Everybody, have a beautiful evening. See you tomorrow. Sweet dreams.